So what we have discussed yesterday. So what are the topics? Just demo icha antena. Antena. Em le. Yes, yes, okay, got it. Just I firstly apologize because చాలా లేట్ అయింది, అరౌండ్ హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ లేట్ అయింది. మామూలుగా అయితే వచ్చి నేనే ముందు కూర్చుంటాను నేను ఇక్కడ. బట్ పాయింట్ అంటే నిజంగానే లిటరల్లీ ఎగ్జాస్ట్ అయిపోయా ఎండ్లో. బట్ ఓకే, ఏం ఇబ్బంది ఏం లేదు. సో లెట్స్ కంటిన్యూ ద క్లాస్ నౌ. సో మనకు వచ్చేసరికి జావా మీకు వచ్చినా రాకపోయినా, ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ లాంగ్వేజ్ వచ్చినా రాకపోయినా, సో వెరీ బేసిక్ నుంచి అయితే వెళ్తాం, ఓకేనా? కంప్లీట్ బేసిక్ నుంచి అయితే వెళ్తాం. Yesterday what I've discussed. Exactly. Yes. సో ఫస్ట్ మనం కోర్ జావా చెప్పుకుంటాం, తర్వాత ఫ్రంట్ ఎండ్, తర్వాత డేటాబేస్, తర్వాత బ్యాక్ ఎండ్ చెప్పుకుంటామని నేను అప్రోచ్ చెప్పాను, ఓకేనా? సో లెట్స్ స్టార్ట్ ద జావా ప్రోగ్రామ్. జావా ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ లాంగ్వేజ్ స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం. సో అంతకంటే ప్రైమరీ, సో ఐ వుడ్ లైక్ టు ఆస్క్ యూ వన్ క్వశ్చన్. సో what is the use of computer? What is the use of computer and what is the use of mobiles? Technology. Okay. Technology ఏం చేస్తుంది? What it does? Yeah, it basically reduces our human efforts. Okay. So if you say, if you take a calculator, if I want to, if I want to calculate this into this, it has given me like the result in within seconds. Okay, so within seconds of naku calculation ite vachindi. So if you want to do the same calculation manually, what do? It will take, obviously it will take a lot of time, and you must be very good, very perfect with mathematics, else you will get the error. Okay. So basically the laptops and mobile phones basically reduce the time of our humans. Okay? So they'll reduce the effort of humans. So human basically, invent something new, which basically gives him the easiest possible life, okay? Which provides easiest possible. That's how humans basically evolve into their evolve. Okay, so the point is, what do you think? Why do we use programming languages? Why we have to use the programming languages in the water? With the computer, yeah, okay, that's okay. And ఈ కంప్యూటర్లో ఏముంది? కంప్యూటర్ వాడతామా లేకపోతే కంప్యూటర్ లోపల ఇంకేమైనా వాడతాం? Is there anything that we use inside a computer? Yeah, basically we use the applications in the computer, like calculator application, or else this MS Paint application or Notepad application, okay, some Zoom application. These are all the different type of applications that we basically use in a system. Okay, we have 4 different type of applications. And majorly, what I'm saying is majorly we have 4 different type of applications. The first one is standalone applications. Second one is polished enterprise. Mobile applications. Okay. We have 4 different type of applications. ఇంకా చాలా ఉంటాయండి. Most of the time మనం body way. What do you exactly think? What is standalone application? Standalone application అంటే ఎవరికైనా ఐడియా ఉందా? ఎప్పుడైనా విన్నారా మాట? ఎప్పుడైనా విన్నావా చందు? స్టాండర్డ్ అప్లికేషన్ అంటే ఏంటనేది?
No, sir.
No. Just let me tell you. See, standalone applications are also called as desktop applications. See, like if you consider a calculator, does this application need any internet to run to calculate some numbers? No, right? Yeah, this is a desktop application. It won't need any internet connection to run this application. As well as if I want to write something on the notepad, do I need any internet support? That absolutely no. Such applications are called as desktop applications. Okay, did you understand what exactly means? Standalone applications means application that runs in a single system without the use of internet is called as standalone applications. And let's come to the enterprise applications. If you consider, see this, let us consider you want to build a software for an industry. Okay, for a large scale industry, you want to build a software. So for that you must need a lot of software requirements, and it will take a lot of time and lot of code, lot of effort. Okay, so such type of huge applications are called as industrial applications, are called as enterprise applications. Okay, large scale applications. Okay, like example, like banking applications. Banking applications are basically enterprise applications. Let us consider SBI. You will be opening your bank balance in your ATM machines, in your mobile apps, and online banking or internet banking. And if you go to the bank, they'll be using some desktop desktop client application. So the same content will be distributed in nature. Okay, such type of big applications are called as enterprise applications. Okay, next one, web application. Can you give me any example of website? Facebook.com, Instagram.com, Google.com. These are all the basically websites. See, web application means there is a difference between like web application and website. I'll be demonstrating you this concept whenever we come across this front-end concepts. Okay. So generally websites are basically built using, see, in Java, let me tell you one thing. In Java, we have one textbook. Called as Java Standard Edition. Java Standard Edition. If you learn that particular Standard Edition, you can build a standalone application. So let me show you one application that I have done. So this is actually one of the standalone application. Why the graphics is literally dull, I am not understanding. Have you seen this? The images are little bit, clumsy. Okay, fine, not a problem. Level 1 is enough for now. Start the game. Find the 5 in this particular box. 5. Where is 22? 1. Again. 37. Where is it? 57, at least. Okay, 57 here. 28. Something like that. You have to go for it, okay? This is one of the application that I built. Really bad. So if you learn this textbook, if you learn this Java standard edition book, you can build such standalone applications. Okay. If you learn this enterprise application, sorry, learn this Java A2 EE. To learn this one, you can build both enterprise applications as well as web applications with this particular thing. Okay. Next one. What are the examples of mobile applications? Basically, Android applications as well as iOS applications, right? So basically, let's go with the Android because if you want to build Android applications, you must know this edition. Java Micro Edition, or we can call it as J2ME. Okay, we can call it as J2ME, Java Micro Edition, Java Standard Edition, Java Enterprise Edition, Java Micro Edition. These are, of course, there is one more thing called as Java FX. We're not bothering about that particular one. So these three are the major editions that is available in the Java. If you prepare these three textbooks, you can build any kind of application in the existing market, in the existing software market. You can build any kind of applications, and moreover, a lot of companies are using this enterprise edition as well as micro edition. Of course, standard edition is obviously it's a basics. The fundamentals of Java will be present inside the J2SE. So okay, whenever you go to any institute or any if you start with the Java, you will basically learn this JPSC. Okay. అర్థమైందమ్మా ఎలాంటి అప్లికేషన్స్ ఉంటాయి అనేది 4 type of applications ఉంటాయి స్టాండ్ అలోన్ ఎంటర్ప్రైజ్ వెబ్ మొబైల్ స్టాండ్ అలోన్ కి ఒక టెక్స్ట్ బుక్ ఉంది ఎంటర్ప్రైజ్ కి వెబ్ కి ఒక టెక్స్ట్ బుక్ ఉంది మొబైల్ కి ఒక టెక్స్ట్ బుక్ ఉంది ఓకేనా సో Java is well defined and it has a confined boundaries. So it has confined boundaries. What is Java? Before that, before going into that particular thing, let's go with this. What is language? Yeah, so people's communication, medium of communication. Okay, medium between humans is called language. Programming language means. So why do we use programming language to build applications? To build applications. So what do they what these applications do? Basically, they reduce our manual work. Okay, and now let's go with what is Java. Can anybody say this? Even if you have some any prior knowledge, and try to attempt this. Java is some a drink that we basically use to drink in the morning. Ragi Java. So say this. Now, in generally, if you consider any text book, it will demonstrate like this. Or if you consider a basic, any person who learned Java, he can straight away he can say this. Java is an object-oriented programming language. చిన్నపిల్లడు అని చెప్తారు అది అదేనా సో వెన్ ఎవర్ ఒకవేళ ఇంటర్వ్యూర్ ఏదైనా అడిగే ఛాన్స్ వాట్ యు నో అబౌట్ జావా వాట్ ఈస్ జావా అని అడిగితే ట్రై టు టెల్ దెమ్ దిస్ జావా moreover it has its own. Java is a high level general purpose interpreted and object oriented programming language. Moreover, it has its own platform. So there are few new words for you, right? Have you come across this particular? Have you come across these words? Anyone? Okay, I'll demonstrate each and every one. Yes, sir. No problem. Here for that. You went to platform number of times, sir? No, man. Fine. No. Not that. See, a computer can understand a language. A computer will understand a language. What is a language? Computer understands a language. The programming language is not a thing. See, if you type a letter A won't be understood by computer. Okay, the computer will understand binary language. Computer అర్థమయ్యే language ఏంటి? Binary language consists of ones and zeros. Okay, so this binary language is also called as low level language. Okay, or machine level language. Computer అర్థమయ్యే లాంగ్వేజ్ ఏంటంటే బైనరీ. So yes, exactly, Harshavardhan. That's correct. That's a ones and zeros. Yeah. See, Java is high level because high level language means nothing but human understandable language. Okay, human understandable language is Java. Basically, Java is written in English. English is రాస్తారు కదా, English అర్థమైంది కదా. Okay. If you want to see Java high level లో ఉంటుంది, కంప్యూటర్ అర్థమైంది ఏంటది low level language, binary language. Computer understands binary, whereas Java is a high level language. So if I want to, so if I write the code, in Java, how this machine understands? If I write code in high level language, how this machine understands that particular language? Go on. Compilation. We have to compile that high level to low level. Okay. So compilation means high level to low level convert చేసే ఆ ప్రాసెస్ ని కంపైలేషన్ అంటాము. ఆ వాడే సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ని కంపైలర్ అంటాం. ఓకేనా? కంపైలర్ is a piece of software used to convert high level language to low level language. Okay, that is the thing. So now just read this definition. Java is a high level. Yes, it compiles into low level language. Yes, correct. So we have two different type of compiling software. So to convert the high level to low level, we have two different type of software. First one is compiler. Second one is interpreter. We have two different types of software. First one is compiler. Second one is interpreter. Compiler ఏం చేస్తుందంటే, see, the compiler will completely converts, like if you have a program with 1000 lines of code, the whole 1000 lines of code will be converted at once. Okay, converts whole code into binary. At once ఒక్కసారి చేసేస్తుంది. ఓకేనా? whereas interpreter ఏం చేస్తుందంటే converts లైన్ బై లైన్, ఒక లైన్ తీసుకుని దాన్ని బైనరీలో కన్వర్ట్ చేస్తుంది, లో లెవెల్, అండ్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేస్తుంది. ప్యారలల్ గా ఏం చేస్తుందంటే ఎగ్జిక్యూషన్ కూడా చేసేస్తుంది. ఓకేనా? ఎగ్జిక్యూషన్ అంటే తర్వాత చెప్తాను. ఓకేనా? లైన్ బై లైన్ ఏం చేస్తుందంటే అది కంపైల్ చేసేస్తుంది. ఓకేనా? హ్యూమన్ రీడబుల్ టు మెషిన్ రీడబుల్ కి కన్వర్ట్ చేయాలంటే ఏం చేయాలండి? వీ హ్యావ్ టు కంపైల్ ద లాంగ్వేజ్. సో అట్లా కంపైల్ చేసే సాఫ్ట్వేర్స్ ఎన్ని రకాలు ఉన్నాయి? ఫస్ట్ వన్, second one is interpreter. What this compiler do? Whole code into one, machine code at once. Whereas interpreter line by line, convert and execute parallelly simultaneously. Okay. Yeah. We have two different type of languages. See, first one is general purpose programming language and specific purpose programming. This is actually an interview question. This is an interview question asked for my one of my board student. Actually, he didn't answer that because from that particular point onwards, I have included this in here as well as in SQL also. So general purpose programming language means like example is Java, because if you consider Java, you can build different type of applications. We have already seen that. You can build standalone applications, enterprise applications, web applications, mobile applications, right? So general purpose means one language can do multiple type of applications. Okay, by using one language, we can build multiple type of applications. Okay, different type of applications. Whereas for specific purpose, SQL is the SQL means structured query language. Okay, basically, that's a specific purpose language. There is only one particular, we can do only one purpose for with that particular language. We insert the data, we manipulate the data, and we retrieve the data, update the data. So by using this SQL, we can do only one operation on database. Like it's a specific operations on database. So we cannot build any other applications using it. Okay? Structure-oriented programming language versus object-oriented programming. We have different type of programming languages, like unstructured programming language, structured programming language, object-oriented programming language, aspect-oriented programming language, something like that. But we are not bothered about them. We basically go with these two major languages, major type of languages. So we consider a computer. Consider a computer or mobile, there will be two type of memories in that. What are they? Internal and external for mobile. And for computer, RAM and ROM. RAM means ROM means read-only memory. Read-only memory. Okay. RAM means what is Anil? Anil? Don't know. మామూలుగా రెండు మొబైల్ ఉందా, మొబైల్లో రెండు ఉంటాయి. ఏంటి మెమరీ? ఇంటర్నల్ మెమరీ ఉంటుంది. ఇంటర్నల్ మెమరీ ఎంత నీకు ఉంది? ఇంటర్నల్ 128. ఓకే. ర్యామ్ ఎంత తెలుసుగా నీకు? ర్యామ్ ర్యామ్ తెలియదు అంటే ఓకే, అదే ఓకేనా. సో 128 జీబీని రోమ్ అంటారు, 6 జీబీ అన్నారు ఏదంటే ర్యామ్ అంటారు. ఓకేనా. సి basically in that RAM is further divided into two types. RAM is further divided into two types. Dynamic or heap memory antaru. Static or static. So the RAM is further divided into two types. First one is static memory. Second one is dynamic memory. Static and dynamic. See, this structured programming language basically use the static memory. Object-oriented language uses dynamic memory. Okay, see this. This is the major. This is one of the difference that I'm stating. Okay, structure between the structure and object programming language. So based on the memory, I'm just dividing them. Okay. So based on the memory, I'm dividing the structure-oriented programming language and object-oriented programming language. Basically, structure-oriented programming language takes a lot, bit more memory. Like it consumes a lot of memory, whereas object-oriented programming language uses less memory. Okay, Henry? అర్థమైందా? Structure-oriented programming language, like suppose if you created a PUBG with structure-oriented programming language like C language. C language is an example for this structure-oriented. Okay. Obviously, Java is an example for object-oriented programming language. So if you created PUBG using C language, let us suppose it's literally hard itself, but we can build it. So if you build PUBG with C language, let us consider the PUBG game itself will be like let's consider it took 1 GB of memory, total of 1 GB memory. When we created with C language, it took like 1 GB memory. Let us suppose, and you have created the same PUBG game with Java. It also like 1 GB memory. Let us suppose it is also 1 GB memory. It took 1 GB memory. So if you run the PUBG, which is built with C language, it has to occupy 1 GB RAM. Okay, it has to occupy 1 GB RAM completely to run the program. Okay, it will completely occupy the stack memory, 1 GB stack memory to run the PUBG game. Whereas if you consider if you run the program which was built with Java, so only the particular the service that what you're running will be given the memory. Okay, so memory utilization will be very less compared to secure programs. Okay, that's actually the major difference. Whenever we go into the next topic like object-oriented topics, I'll definitely tell you the complete A to Z difference. Like there will be 10 different points. I'll be stating that one, and we can proceed with the object-oriented concepts. The major difference is structure-oriented takes a lot of memory. Object-oriented takes. Now just read this statement. Java is a high level, general purpose, interpreted, and object-oriented language. Does this one make sense now? Did you understand now? Did you understand now? Yeah. And next one more thing. Moreover, it has its own flags. So whenever the interviewer basically asks you a question about yes, Harshvardhan. And Umashankar, did you understand what I just said? Neil,
Yes, sir.
understanding them? Okay, Neil. Okay. Okay, Umashankar. Right. సరే మరి అర్థమైందా?
Still you are starting from scratch to learn this programming language for say when it comes you need more forms.
I will provide you the notes. Didn't I show you the main of form? Word,
What
PDF.
that is the major work I think for the form.
You need not to put any pen on your paper, okay? I'll be completely providing you with this material. So everything, see this application types. What we discuss, everything will be written there, okay? I'm explaining the same material. See this RAM, dynamic, heap and stack and heap. What is Java and what is platform? Everything will be explained, okay? No, don't worry about it. Along with that, these images which I created, which I used to create during the session will be also permitted, okay? These images will be also permitted. So moreover, it has its own platform. Platform means what exactly it means? You stayed on platform today, saying that you have seen the platform, some railway station platform, not like that actually. No, platform means a place where a program runs is called as a platform. Okay? Correct? A place where a program runs is called as platform. So if you consider a computer, how many parts? How many different type of parts there for a computer? If you consider a computer, there will be 3 different type of parts basically. First one is input device, output device, CPU. Input device, output device, CPU, right? So have you heard about this statement? CPU is called as the brain of the computer. Heard about this one? CPU is called as the brain of computer. ఎందుకు brain అంటారు దాన్ని? Why do you call CPU as brain of computer? డేటా మొత్తం దానిలోనే స్టోర్. Yeah, storing is one task. సో మెమరీ అనేది ఓన్లీ మెమరీ అనేది స్టోర్ చేస్తుంది, ఓన్లీ స్టోర్ ఒకటే చేస్తుంది. ఏం చేస్తుంది? ప్రాసెస్ చేస్తుంది. సో ఓకేనా? సో మనకేంటంటే 2 రకాల ప్లాట్ఫామ్స్ అన్ని వచ్చేసరికి హార్డ్వేర్, సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్. మనకు సిపియూలో ఉండే ప్రాసెసర్ ఉంది కదా, that processor is called as hardware platform. The processor is the reason why the whole process. Yes, this is processing unit. Yes, Umesh. So the processor is called as hardware platform. Okay. So why we call the CPU as brain of the computer? Because it processes all the applications. It runs the applications. Okay. So if we are using this Zoom meeting, as well as if you are using this particular Paint, means the processor is actually working a lot of hard work. Okay, in the back end, the processor is doing it. So making these programs to come live. So if I'm moving this mouse also, behind the mouse there will be a software, and that software is already running on the processor. So that is the reason why the mouse is actually moving whenever I have touched it here. Okay. And I said this, the computer understands binary language, and the computer understands binary language. Actually, not the computer understands. It actually the processor understands ones and zeros. Okay. Every platform understands one language. Every platform understands one language, and this processor understands binary. Ones and zeros. And coming to the software, we have JVM, Java Virtual Machine. Java has its own platform that is called as Java Virtual Machine, and that particular Java Virtual Machine understands bytecode. Okay, JVM means the Java Virtual Machine, and the language understand by JVM. What is the hardware platform? Processor is the hardware platform. Processor understands ones and zeros, right? The Java is a high-level, general-purpose, interpreted, and object-oriented programming language. Moreover, it has its own platform. Okay. ఇది ఎందుకు unbeatable గా ఉంది అంటే last point, moreover it has its own platform. See, whenever you're trying to say this, whatever and when an interviewer asks what is Java, you just try to demonstrate all these points, and just tell that whenever you give in this definition, the next question will be what is platform. You'll definitely ask the next question, what is platform, and without any late, you can just explain this platform. What is platform? There are two types of platforms: hardware and software. Hardware example is a processor. It understands binary language, whereas software is JVM. It understands bytecode. Like that, you just demonstrate continuously. To stop somewhere, you'll ask another question. Just continue, confuse them. Fill them with your knowledge. అదండి జావా అంటే ఆశ is this. చూసారా dynamic static. Shankar, don't draw on the board. Don't do that. Can you explain structure? What is a Neil, we will be okay, Shankar. Yes, it's not no problem, no problem. So yes, Neil, we will be explaining you clearly the difference between the structure versus object-oriented programming language whenever we started this concept called object-oriented basics. Okay. So when we start the object-oriented basics, I will explain you the clear difference between the structure and object-oriented programming language. Okay. We shall be discussing in the future. Not now, because these people are literally freshers, so they don't mind. They might not understand if I continuously tell all the technical words. Okay. We shall do one thing. Let us wind up the session for today. Okay. Let us stop the session for today. So tomorrow I'll be explaining the history of Java as well as features of Java. And day after tomorrow is the last day for theory. So time after that, the practical will be started. Okay. If you have computers, you can bring them. Don't have computers, sit with the fellow who has computers, and I'm doing here. I'm completely showing you what to do, and you have to do it on your systems. Okay. So everything will be carried out in a practical way, practical manner. That is how we shall accomplish this Java thing. So, and tomorrow I'll be explaining you the history of Java as well as features of Java. So very important. Features means nothing but buzzwords. So first, whenever you want to learn something, you must be adopted with this words, right? Terminology. So first, the terminology రావాలి. So terminology దాన్ని ఏమంటారంటే buzzwords అని చెప్పి తెలుస్తారు, ఓకేనా? Okay, Neil. Okay, Shankar. Okay, Harshvardhan. Let's wind up the session for today. We shall meet in the next class. Okay.